Remember this?
The situation is very, very tough indeed in the NHS. They really are fighting very, very hard to contain this pandemic. They've been working flat out, and I think the strain is colossal.
Through the pandemic, NHS workers were called heroes.
Hello. Hi. Hello. All right, thank you. Shall we go?
But it's also been the worst year of Kate Baker's 18-year career.
I've never seen anything like it, and that's not what you come into the NHS to be part of. You know you're going to see unwell people, you know that people are going to die, but not in the volumes that we've seen. And every time I go in, I think, gosh, I'm doing this to try and keep my family safe and to keep my friends' families safe. So that's why we do it, because I don't want to come into work one day and to be my parents on that bed, because the odds aren't good, and we know that, and we've seen it. Sorry.
So when you hear that you will be getting a 1% pay rise, how does that make you feel?
When you're seeing the things we've seen every day, and to come up with 1% when actually all the politicians have been supposedly thanking us for our work, it really feels like a kick in the teeth.
For Kate, a 1% pay rise equals around an extra £3.50 a week. The union Unite call it a disgrace, one that could lead to strikes.
I hope it doesn't get to that stage, but all options are on the table, and we're not going to rule anything out. We're a long way from that, but obviously we're going to look at every possible option and still going to be campaigning and urging the government to change course and give NHS workers, as well as all other public sector workers, a proper pay rise this year.
Unions want at least a 10% pay rise, but the government say their offer is all they can afford.
We do have issues of the affordability because of the consequences of the pandemic on the public finances, which were set out in the budget this week. And we have to take those into account, but we have been able to carve out the NHS from the pay freeze that applies to everybody else.
Billions have gone on supporting people and businesses through the pandemic, but the NHS is for many an emotional subject. Its funding even more so.
I'd love to see them get 3, 4, 5, 15% wage rise, but they've got a job. The way the government is issuing a lot of help to people like me and various other establishments, like all the ones that are closed, I think they're possibly doing all they can.
They've proved how vital they are. The NHS has proved how vital they are, so it's quite disgusting.
This particular hospital saved Boris Johnson's life, and that's how he's rewarding them.
Unions say this is not over. They will fight for NHS staff for what they think is fair.